All right, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Mugen the Diamond Line coming to you live from 2 True Brand 2K with a KLA matchup for you today between the Sovereign Rulers and Top Legion. Both teams are above 500, if I recall correctly. Both teams are definitely still in the hunt for the ultimate goal, so there's a lot of business to take care of tonight. You know what I mean? If you got bigger fish to fry, then there's a lot of business to take care of tonight. Pleasure to join you all tonight. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as it really helps us grow around here. Check out the new video explaining a couple of things that's been going on lately. A lot of stuff, So, yeah, just make sure you're keeping up to date. Basically, just make sure you're keeping up to date, subscribing, and knowing what we got going on over here on a pretty consistent basis. So, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Should be a pretty good week, though. Should be a pretty good week. As I stated in the previous video, if you haven't seen it. Oh, sorry about that. Excuse me. The playoffs are starting soon as Glorious puts up a pretty stupid shot. Cully's with the rebound there. Or Cully's with the ball right now. Rebound from Top Legion. Over the Scope Keeper, who slams it down for the 2-point lead. Glorious with the rock right now. Definitely the leading scorer for the Sovereign Rulers. Good scorer, good playmaker. Pretty solid offensive player all around. Cully's with the ball. Good steal. LaFleur with the rock. Puts up a three. Does not quite get it to go. Rebound from Alex. Unfortunately, they were in the passing lanes. The great Galvini with the rock right now. Gets it over to Cully's. Over to Aras Locks, you know what I mean? Cully's with the ball. Gets it to the corner. Cannot quite get it to go. Who's going to get the rebound here? Looks like Top Legion. They're going to put up a three. Cannot get that to go either. Rebound from the Sovereign Rulers. Glorious handles with the rock. Looks like Glorious is essentially running point for this team. That's interesting. Good shot. 3-point falls. Hold on. There we go. 3-point shot falls for the Sovereign Rulers. Colors with the rock. Gets it over to the great Galvini. Ooh, good shot. 5-6, 1-point advantage for the Sovereign Rulers as both teams kind of jockey for position right now. Early on, trying to establish dominance. Glorious handles with the ball. Between the legs, kind of getting into his size up package real quick. Gets the ball stolen away. Always got to be careful dribbling into traffic. Big slam there for Top Legion as they go up by 1 point. This should be a very interesting game. I don't think that either one of these defenses are perfect, so I think anything essentially could happen. As you see, Glorious handles with the miss there. And Top Legion with a terrible turnover. Right back in the hands of the Sovereign Rulers as they look to go up by at least 1 point this possession. Glorious handles with the rock, gets it over to Alex. Alex to its cap. Inside to Glorious, who does not get the slam. Skullkeeper with the rock over to the great Gavini. Takeover activated. Over to Mello, goes back to the great Gavini. Over in the corner to Aras Locks. And Aras Locks gets it up. Aras Locks gets it to go from the corner. Corner threes, y'all. Am I right? Corner threes. Am I right? Oh no, how unfortunate. How unfortunate. Hopefully Glorious Handles can get himself an easy shot or an easy play to kind of get that cold streak from taking over the game too much. As you see the Top Legion squad go up by 6 points here in the first quarter. About a minute to go. Just about 1 minute to go here in our first quarter of regulation. Once again, this is a 2 True Brand production brought to you by the Kingdoms League Association in association with Bio, biggest impact organization where you can be the biggest impact as long as you move and shoot the ball with meaning. You know what I mean? LaFleur with the rock right now. Gets it over to Glorious. Is Glorious going to go inside? Not quite. Ooh, good that was just great defense. Like, you could roast the pass, but I think that was just an excellently timed defensive play right there to grab that ball mid-flight. That was a great defensive play. The great Galvini with the ball right now for Top Legion. Ooh, great pass. Excellent pass in the middle of traffic while keeping the dribble alive there. 14-6, 8-point advantage right now for Top Legion. We are going to see what the Sovereign Rulers can do, if anything. You got Glorious Handles with the rock right now. And yeah, this is where I made the comment that I made earlier, y'all, in terms of and don't get me wrong, for all I know, Glorious Handles is the greatest point guard in the history of virtual 2K, you know, for all I know. But I just find it interesting having someone with his build playing the point guard position or having the bulk of the ball handling responsibilities for this team right now. I'm not gonna call it like a recipe for disaster, but it's a questionable move to me. But we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Glorious Handles with the rock coming up the court as we begin our second quarter here in this KLA production between Top Legion and the Sovereign Rulers. Once again, both teams that are above 500, and you have 5 seconds to save the world. Giving the ball up to the teammate. Going to have to put something up here. Gets off a good shot. Cannot quite get it to go. Rebound by the Sovereign Rulers over to its cap. Glorious Handles with the rock. Glorious Handles with another miss. Cully's with the ball right now. Let's see what Cully's wants to do. Gets it over to the great Galvini. Over to the inside. Goalkeeper puts it up and puts it down for the easy shot. 18-6 as a double-digit lead has already manifested itself here in the first half, unfortunately, for the Sovereign Rulers. And you got to start to think to yourself, well, what's going wrong, right? Is this a defensive philosophy thing? Is it an offensive philosophy thing? Does the ball need to get moved around more? Is this team properly constructed? All these things, right, begin to circle through your mind when it's 21-6. But moving on, Glorious Handles with the rock right now. Gets the ball over to LaFleur. Gets it right back for the missed layup. Cully's with the rock. Gets it over to the great Galvini. Let's see what he wants to do with it. Galvini's been having a pretty good game so far, passing and scoring. Having good timing out there. Cully's with the rock. Cully's dancing with the ball right now. Puts it up from mid-range and gets a long 2 to go. Oh, was that 3? Was that 3 or 2? I don't know. Long shot to go, though. Long shot to go. The important thing is that it went in. Glorious Handles with the ball right now. Looks like he got tipped by Top Legion there. So, yeah, if you haven't already, please make sure that you check out that last video. It's going to answer a lot of questions in terms of certain things that's been going down in the league, going on this week, what you can expect from the playoffs coming forward, and all types of stuff, man. Please go support that video if you don't mind, as we have about 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here in the first half of regulation. 27-6. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I was a bit. I was just wrong. I thought this game would be a lot more competitive, but there's still a lot of time. You never know when the team's going to collapse or when the team's going to go on a crazy, crazy run. I've seen it happen. Lord knows I've seen it happen in this league. But I did not think that the Sovereign Rulers would kind of come out this lethargic, I guess I would say. But we'll see if they can get that corrected before the game's over. Everyone deserves a fair chance. Harass Locks with the ball. Thinks about putting up a 3, but thinks better about it as the great Galvini has the rock. Gets around the screen right there. Let's see what he wants to do with it. You know what I mean? Between the legs, around the screen, turns the corner, makes the play. Inside. Now it's back outside to Mello, who gets the ball stolen by the Sovereign Rulers. And Flair with the great defensive play there. Glorious Handles with the rock. Back over to Glorious, who puts up an easy does not quite get it to go. Up the court right now for Top Legion, who gets it over to Harass Locks inside. Easy score. 9-29 at the moment, as the Sovereign Rulers will look to score double-digit points here on this possession, hopefully, or things could start to go downhill quickly as it seems to be quite inevitable. Cully's with the rock right now for Top Legion. Gets a screen from his teammate. Looks like a double team is coming. Thinks better of it. Fake pass and then makes a real pass on the inside to scorekeeper, who gets it back out to the great Galvini over in the corner right now. Let's see what he wants to do with it. Gets it stolen once again. And this is one place where all teams are going to need to be careful, especially moving forward in the playoffs, is the passing lanes. It can really, really make or break you in 1 or 2 quarters if you play the passing lanes the right or the wrong way. You know what I mean? Glorious handles with the rock right now. Gets it over to Alex. Over to LaFleur right now. 5 seconds to save the world. Another turnover, and this looks like it's going to be a not so easy score. Not so easy score. Greg Galvini with the rock gets it inside the goalkeeper, who is wide open underneath the basket and gets the easy score for Top Legion, who sorry about that, who now have a huge advantage. Quite insane. I think about 20-point lead there. Oh, Cully's with the rock right now, as we have 20 seconds left to go in regulation, or in the first half of regulation. Puts up a mid-range shot. Cannot quite get it to go. It's actually been some decent defense these last few possessions from the Sovereign Rulers. Only problem is that they gave up so much to start the game quickly. Not even quite sure how it happened, even though I was sitting there watching it the whole time. But either way, how they're playing defense now bodes well for quarter 3 and for quarter 4. You're definitely going to need to keep that up to even have a shot, probably at this point. Great first half, though. Great first half from Top Legion. Couple people down tonight, still making it happen, not making excuses. You got to really, really respect that. So, shout out to Top Legion. Shout out to Skullkeeper. You know what I mean? 10 points and 7 rebounds in the first half. You know what I'm saying? Good stuff, man. Cannot hate whatsoever. All right. Here we go with the second half of regulation, starting off in the third quarter. Glorious Handles gets fouled quickly by Harass Locks. 11-31 right now. And this a KLA production brought to you by 2 True Brand 2K in association with BIO, biggest impact organization, as you see. Glorious Handles get the slam there. Really showing how versatile a scorer he is and bringing the lead to, sorry about that, to within 20. Alex with the rock right now gets it right back to Glorious Handles. Dribbling a lot right now is Glorious Handles. Let's see where it goes. Not quite anywhere. So yeah, that's the thing. The setup that almost got chased down. The setup is a real tool that you can use in your isolation bag, but there does come a certain extent to where the longer you dribble the ball, the less likely it is that you're going to get a good shot off and that the defense is going to be able to kind of key in and focus on whatever it is that you're attempting to do. And this is why ball movement is paramount. But sometimes, depending on the composition of your team, ball movement isn't necessarily something that's a great idea or even something that you could do if it was a good idea. So everybody's got to do what they got to do. Glorious Handles with the rock, gets it over to Alex right now and gets the ball stolen away. Another turnover for Top Legion, who has been the top Legion's been amazing in the passing lanes tonight. They've been absolutely incredible in the passing lanes tonight. You got to respect it. LaFleur with the rock, puts up a 3, does not get it to go. Rebound for Top Legion, who immediately goes up the court. Great Galvini with the ball and gets that stolen as well. Both teams have honestly been terrible when it comes to keeping possession of the basketball, but one team's done it like a lot worse. Like neither team's doing great at it, but you know what I mean? It's kind of one of those situations. Glorious with the rock right now. Puts up a long contested 2. Gotta love it. Cully's with the rock. Puts up a 2 from the mid-range. Knocks it down, 39-13. 3 minutes to go here. You know what I'm saying? In the third quarter between Sovereign Rulers and Top Legion. Please make sure you check out the presidential addresses if you want to know the state of affairs with the league. Please make sure to check out the last video. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? Really help us grow around here and get the word out about our league so we can always work in new players, new teams, new GMs, new administration, wherever you see yourself fitting in, you know what I mean? I would love for everybody to be able to accomplish that. Glorious handles with the rock right now. Surveying makes a great play on the inside, but his teammate doesn't want to go up with it. And now the ball gets turned it over. Harass Locks headed up the court. Skullkeeper makes a bad pass to the corner there. I would have just tried to draw the foul. It's Cap gets it to Glorious Handles, who makes a beautiful pass to... Was that a block? Yo, did that get blocked? That's crazy. That's kind of tragic. Melo puts up a corner three and knocks it down, 41-13. It's wild because I feel like Top Legion probably isn't even playing at their fullest potential, but they're like destroying the Sovereign Rulers at the moment. It's something to see. You know what I mean? It's something to see. Harass Locks gets it over to the Great Galvini, who puts up a three. Does not quite get it to go. Rebound for the Sovereign Rulers here. It's Cap. Gets it up the court to LaFleur, who makes a bad pass with a couple of yellow jerseys in the lane. Cully's with the rock right now. And I'm Cap takes the foul. Ooh, got his hand on the ball there. Sovereign Ruler. Wow. Wow. Wait. Who was in possession of the ball, man? Who was in possession of the ball right now? That whole play was crazy. Like, that was like 3 turnovers in like 0.2 seconds for both teams. That's crazy to me. Okay, Top Legion has the ball. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Salute, Kels. I see you in the building. Glorious handles with the rock right now. Goes to the hoop and gets the gets the slam. Bit of an interesting animation there. Cully's with the rock. Let's see what Cully's wants to do with it, man. Yeah, a blowout, essentially, so far. But it's just an odd one to me because, like I said, I feel like both teams are making mistakes, but then you look down and one team is, like, just getting completely blown off the building. Like, it's I don't know, bro. It's, one of the wonders of the universe, I guess I would say. A 3-point shot from the Sovereign Rulers to give them a little bit of life, making the score 18-43, I believe that is. Easy layup for Top Legion, 45-18. You know what I'm saying? Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're coming through the live stream live. If you catch the replay, also be sure to support us because it really, really helps. LaFleur with the rock back over the back over to Glorious Handles, gets it stolen, and the Great Galvini with the slam. Yeah, this is light work at this point. Light work, which is okay. You know what I mean? There's levels to this, and not everybody's on the same level. Like I said, y'all, the playoffs are right around the corner, so we really seeing who's who and who's what. You can say whatever, you know what I mean? You can get in the Discord chat, you can chat stuff, but at the end of the day, like when the game comes on, we really see who's talking and who really, really means what they say, you know what I mean? But it's cool, you know what I'm saying? It's dope that everybody has like a fighting chance to really at least try to be a part of that final say of the final team that's going to win the cash prize and everything. But I do like this time of year because, simply put, the teams that don't belong do start getting exposed. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. End of the third quarter now, moving into the fourth between Top Legion and the Sovereign Rulers. You know what I'm saying? The visiting team, 18. Last year Rulers over this year. Hey man, I don't know, bro. Like, I wasn't around for too long. I don't know if I caught last year's Rulers in their entirety. You know what I mean? I don't know if I caught that at all. I don't know. This is probably the only version of the Rulers that I know. I might have caught the end of the season 1 Rulers. I'm not sure. It's all starting to blend together. You know what I'm saying? So I might have caught that. You know what I mean? $18-54 right now. Cully's with the rock. Oof. Bad turnover there. It's Cap gets the ball up the court to LaFleur. Ooh, Alex puts up a corner three, left open, but cannot convert it. Cannot convert it. About 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here in our final quarter of regulation between the Sovereign Rulers and Top Legion. Once again, this is a Two True Brand production brought to you by the Kingdoms League Association in association with BIO, biggest impact organization, where you can be the biggest impact. I apologize, but you can be the biggest impact if you move a meeting. I'm trying to read and commentate at the same time. I'm doing too much. Long story short, 21 points, and look, yeah, to put the problem in perspective from my view, at least to a certain extent, I believe to be considered an elite or a good offensive team, to give yourself a chance to win or to be in the game when the fourth quarter comes around, you need to be aiming to put up 20 points a quarter. You know what I'm saying? 20 points a quarter. So if you're just now getting to 24 points and we're halfway through the fourth quarter, you know what I mean? Your offense has done you a great, great disservice. You know what I mean? That's the best way that I could put it. Best way that I could put it. You have to produce more points. You have to run better plays. You have to put more people in a position to be successful. You're not maximizing the potential of your team. I doubt it. No matter what the team composition is, if you're putting up points this slowly, it's just not going to work in this style of basketball, right? Very fast-paced league, a league that likes to get out on the break after rebounds. You're just going to have to score faster than that. So hopefully the Sovereign Rulers can use this loss as a lesson, though. They are not. They haven't just been getting waxed every single game. Like I said, they are above 500, or at least were. Great block there. And I would like to see them kind of build on some of the lessons that these losses can teach them. But it does seem like there definitely needs to be a different offensive philosophy for whatever they got going on here. But it is what it is, man. Top Legion's ball right now as we see Cully's bringing it up the court for the last minute and a half of regulation. Over to the corner. They put it up and they get it to go. 3-point bomb for Top Legion. 59-24 as they increase the lead here in the fourth quarter and continue their postseason aspirations and continue to build on what's already been a pretty fantastic record. Top Legion outperformed Top Legion outperformed a couple of teams record-wise to this point that I wasn't expecting. I thought Top Legion would be 500 at first, and then as the season progressed, get hot and really just kind of show their experience and you know what I mean. But Top Legion kind of has come right out the gate competing, and obviously there's some teams that they have more of a problem with than others, and they have things they got to do. But at the end of the day, right, they're showing that it's in them, it's not on them. You know what I mean? They got the DNA, and you can't fake that. You can't fake that. Man, they started to throw lobs. Was that a point guard that caught the lob?
Number 15, third personal foul, first team foul.
Yeah, man, this has been a dope game. Big three. Big three. This has just been. Sorry, y'all being called. I mean, it just is what it is, bro. I mean, what more can I say? What more can I say? I mean, they out here really hooping. They hooping, bro. Straight hooping, straight buckets. I mean, there's not much to say. Like, it's destruction. You know what I mean? This is why, I mean, there's a superior team on the court. And sometimes it's that simple. And I don't know, I mean, people might not even like to hear that or, you know what I mean? But that's the truth of the matter. Sometimes, right, you're going to get into these situations where, you know what I mean, you're in this competitive environment with another team or with another person, and you know, quite simply, the other team is superior. You know what I mean? There's just a certain level of mistakes that they're not going to make and a certain level of mistakes that you are going to make. And you're never going to really be able to get over that until there's a certain transformation. You know what I mean? To a certain degree. To a certain degree. Alex with the rock gets it over. Seems like a lot of blowouts are going on around the league tonight. So, big game, big statement win for Top Legion. Should give them a lot of confidence as we move towards our last week of the regular season, man. Playoffs start next week. Playoffs start next week. Playoffs start next week. I cannot say it enough. Next week, Monday. All right, I'm going to get some brackets for y'all, man. Playoffs start next week. Make sure that you're here so you can see who wins this grand prize, bro. Top Legion coming away with the dub against the Sovereign Rulers. I'm your host, Mugen, the Diamond Lion, coming to you live from 2 True Brand 2K, the KLA, in association with the biggest impact organization where you can be the biggest impact as long as you move a meaning. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, man. Peace.